Do my kids really need vitamins if they eat a normal diet? Well, let's talk about this exact question in this video. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Eileen Shi, a board-certified pediatrician. I work holistically with parents who want a child-centered approach to solve their children's health issues. So if that sounds like you, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more information just like this. There's been a lot of marketing and products in the health and supplement industry pushing for vitamins these days. The last time I was shopping for vitamins, I felt completely intimidated and overwhelmed by the amount of options there are. And honestly, you just have to scan the supplement aisle in your local grocery store or health store and see that nowadays there are a myriad of options on supplements and vitamins promising to fix your child's health issues and difficulties. So to be honest, when I was in training to become a pediatrician 17 years ago, vitamins was not, really a thing, I have to admit. But over the years, consumers and parents have recognized that our daily food intake isn't perfect when it comes to nutrition, especially when raising toddlers and young children. You will have days when getting your child to eat will be a total struggle. Sure, as parents, we are always trying to provide a well-balanced diet. That is always the goal, but that is a lofty goal to hit every day. So what exactly is the role of vitamin supplements in modern society? Well, we don't technically need a lot of vitamins each day because a little goes a long way for the body. Taking the necessary vitamins is important, and also knowing how much to take in order not to overdo it is important as well. So my goal here is to help you to be well-informed and to understand why certain vitamins are helpful for your children. So is vitamin deficiency even a thing in children? And can kids really be deficient in certain nutrients, especially when they're picky eaters? You're at the right place here. I'm going to go over the most common vitamin deficiencies I see in children from infants to school-age kids as a pediatrician who has been practicing for many, many years. Vitamin D. Vitamin D has the most amount of scientific data behind it to support the need to supplement in exclusively breastfed infants. Breast milk is great for so many things, but I will say that it is not a reliable source of vitamin D, even in mothers who are taking regular vitamin D supplementation themselves. Vitamin D is crucial for brain development and processes that support a healthy immune system. Therefore, infants that are exclusively breastfed or infants who are mainly breastfed should have a daily vitamin D supplement between 600 to 800 international units per day, starting at 1 month of age. So why do formula-fed babies need vitamin D? It's not that formula is superior, but baby formulas are formulated with added vitamin D to meet the basic vitamin D requirement for infants. And if you are not sure whether your baby needs vitamin D supplementation because you're partially breastfeeding, be sure to check with your pediatrician. Iron. Iron supplementation is recommended in exclusively breastfed babies starting at 4 months of age. When babies are born, their bodies have a high iron storage from mom's pregnancy to shield them from iron deficiency initially. However, this iron gets used up by 4 months of age, and the body may require additional iron supplementation. And a note for babies who are born to mothers with a history of iron deficiency, let's say especially during pregnancy, they may be at greater risk of having iron deficiency earlier on in infancy. Now, a lot of people get nervous about taking iron because it has been associated with nausea, stomach sensitivity. It is just not people's favorite vitamin to take, let's just say. Iron supplementation for infants is best calculated by weight, and you can minimize the side effects by knowing that your baby's taking the right amount. So for term infants, the AAP recommends starting iron supplementation at 4 months of age at 1 milligram per kilo per day. And for preterm infants, 2 milligrams per kilo per day starting at 1 month of age. Again, formula-fed babies do not need additional iron because they're generally getting enough iron from their iron-fortified formulas. And most pediatricians will check and assess your baby's risk for having iron deficiency between 9 to 12 months of age by checking for a hemoglobin level. By the way, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified of future content just like this. Folate and B12. Now, vitamin B12 is the most common vitamin deficiency we see in children who are on a vegan diet. This is because dietary sources of vitamin B12 are mainly found in animal products like eggs, dairy, and meat. For very picky eaters from toddler age to adolescents, folate is found in green leafy vegetables. And therefore, if your child is refusing vegetables, this can, in some extreme cases, be a cause of having vitamin deficiency in folate. Now, both vitamins, that's vitamin B12 and folate, are easy to assess in terms of checking to see if their levels are sufficient through blood work. Zinc is a vital element that does wonders to our immune system, wound healing, digestion, and growth. It is found in many different foods, even foods that picky eaters may eat, such as fortified cereal, oats, and bread. Good natural food sources of zinc include shellfish, legumes, nuts, and seeds, and some vegetables like asparagus. Zinc deficiency can lead to frequent infections, poor gut health, and growth delay. Fat-soluble vitamins in kids with colitis or malabsorption. I want to talk here about common vitamin deficiencies in children who have a chronic history of colitis and malabsorption. They may be at greater risk for becoming deficient in vitamins that are typically absorbed in the terminal part of the small intestine that is usually made up of the jejunum and the terminal ileum. This is basically the latter part of the small intestine where it empties into the large intestine, and a lot of nutrients are absorbed in this latter half of the segment of the gut. And children who have chronic colitis may have difficulty absorbing nutrients that are typically absorbed here in the gut. These include vitamin B12, folate, as aforementioned, and fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E. Also, calcium and zinc. This may be seen in children with chronic diarrhea or bowel conditions like chronic inflammation or constipation. We also may see nutritional deficiencies in children who have had bowel surgeries or resection where parts of the intestines are removed. In general, our bodies are well equipped to abstract from our diet what it needs for daily functions. Most vitamins, when taken in excess, are readily eliminated through our bowels or filtered out by our kidneys into the urine. However, fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E can accumulate in the body because they can be stored in the body's tissues. And therefore, it is important to take only what is needed and recommended as daily amounts to avoid toxic levels of vitamins in the body, which can be harmful. When it comes to taking vitamin supplements, these are a few good rules of thumb to abide by. 1, take only what you need based on your child's diet and risk of deficiencies, and take only the daily recommended amount. 2, a good balanced diet still trumps the best medicines and supplements. And 3, be aware of the supplement industry that is not well regulated, and therefore what is on the label isn't always what's guaranteed to be in the bottle. So when you can, try selecting supplement companies that have a third-party product testing. That means they are investing in having the quality of their products tested and verified by an independent party. And with that, I hope this video helps clarify some of the questions you have regarding vitamin supplements for your children. In our Las Vegas-based practice, me and my team work with families one-on-one, offering concierge, individualized care to each patient holistically, minimizing unnecessary pharmaceuticals and treating the root cause. To learn more about how you can work with us, click on Become a Member and fill out the information so that we can schedule a time to chat. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time as we navigate the world of holistic pediatric medicine.